Citizens of Sagebrush, today's a very special day in Sagebrush City, and before we start with today's ceremonies, we will now sing my rendition of It's a Grand Old Flag.
Seldom is heard
over. You can stop now. Now, without further ado, whereas for the past 7 years, Miss Polly Purehart has generously opened her doors, her home and property to our children. And whereas, in that place, she has selflessly devoted her time and effort to their instruction, with no thought of remuneration, and whereas she has continued to do so under the most adverse and downright sad circumstances, we, the citizens of Sagebrush, wish to express our appreciation for all she has done. Therefore, by the power vested in me, Mayor of Sagebrush City, I hereby proclaim this day, Polly Purehart Day in Sagebrush City. Well, don't just stand there, cheer!
Huh?
I said cheer!
Well, cheers to you, Mr. Mayor. Are they serving drinks over here? Huh? No?
I'm sorry, Miss Polly. This didn't turn out the way I expected it.
That's all right, Name Mighty. I know the citizens of Sagebrush appreciate the good accomplishment at Purehart School. And the children's future happiness is the only reward I'll ever need.
Well, boys, how about another song?
As I walked out on the streets of Laredo, as I walked
Now remember, children, when doing your sums, always start at the right and work your way towards the left, carrying as you go.
Excuse me for interrupting, Mr. Purehart, but it is imperative that Deputy Hogg and I have a word with you alone.
Of course, Mr. Bob. Please go outside and play, children. I'll call you in a few minutes. Is it about the loan, Mr. Bob?
I'm afraid so, Mr. Purehart. $5,000 is a lot of money. It's already 3 months past due. I received orders to demand a meeting payment.
Or what, Mr. Bob?
Suppose Miss Property and auction off to pay off your debt.
But Mr. Bob, what about the children?
I know, Mr. Purehart. The bank has obligations too.
That 5,000 went to ransom my dear parents for they were desperate outlaws. I sent that money to our sheriff, Sam Surefoot. He promised to bring back both my parents and the money.
Be that as it may, Miss Polly, the year has passed and no one has seen or heard anything of your parents, the money, or the outlaws. The bank can't wait forever.
Please give me a little more time, gentlemen. Please.
How do you already?
I give you 3 days. In 3 days, the money is not forthcoming. You must auction off this property to pay off your debt.
I'm truly sorry, Miss Polly. There's no other way.
Good day, Miss Purehart. Slipper and I were just passing by and thought we'd come in to greet the dear little children. You know how we love the little devils.
I never noticed.
Why, yes, we even brought them a present. a large bottle of cod liver oil to ward off the grub.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Grissom.
Miss Pureheart, I could not help but notice that Deputy Hezekiah and the banker Phileas Bond were just here. Is there any trouble?
Trouble? Why, whatever do you mean?
Come now, Miss Pureheart. Phileas Bogg never makes a house call to deputy sheriff unless there's a financial distress somewhere. My dear Miss Bogg, if you can't confide in your dear friend, Grimly Grissom, in whom can you confide? Won't you sit there? Tell us you can trust me. All right. I was just trying to be of service to a lady in distress.
Oh, Mr. Grissom!
Grimly, my dear Polly.
Yes, Grimly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just so anxious for the future of the schoolhouse.
So there is a problem.
Yes, a serious problem. 1 year ago, my parents were kidnapped by a gang of outlaws. Shortly afterwards, a ransom note arrived demanding $5,000. I had no money, so I borrowed $5,000 from the Sagebrush Bank. I gave the money to Sheriff Sam Surefoot and asked him to bring back my parents alive. He promised to bring back both my parents and the money, if he could. No one has seen him since. The loan is overdue. I can't pay. And the bank is ready to...
Yes? Yes?
to unlock the schoolhouse 3 times.
Hot now! I mean, now, Mr. Boss, you would never do such a dreadful thing.
I'm afraid he would. He's got his orders, the law's behind him. He was just here with Deputy Hezekiah Hobbs to enforce foreclosure on the schoolhouse.
Hot diggity dog!
He is not Deputy Hogg. He would never do such a thing.
Indeed he would. Only a miracle will save Pure Heart Schoolhouse from disaster in 3 days. Excuse me, please. I must catch the children.
Slippery, my friend. This is uncannily good fortune. You and I must pay another visit to Pure Heart Schoolhouse later this evening to examine the merchants. This is it, Slippery. Our ticket to fortune. If we can follow this map to its conclusion, we'll find Grandpappy Pureheart's lost gold.
I still don't understand, Grimly. Where did you get the map? What makes you so sure it leads to Grandpappy Pureheart's lost gold mine?
Where do you think I got this map, you fool? I stole it from Pop Pureheart, Polly's mother, father, rather. I won it from him in the Rusty Throat Saloon about a year ago, just before he was kidnapped. And did you cheat? Of course!
Still don't understand, Grimly. Why would Pop Pureheart gamble away the map to his father's lost gold mine?
The old goat didn't know what he had. See, it's written in the riddles. follow it, you have to walk a straight line.
That leaves out Pa Pureheart.
Just listen here. What goes up must come down. So we turn round, round, and round. 11 cracks along the wall. Southward hear McGuffey call. Above the treasury of knowing, feel the soft, cool breeze of blowing. Squash bugs twice, and don't be nice. Whistle low and softly thrice. Pull the winding, hear the grinding, but don't be minded, for you'll be glad what you'll be finding. There. What does that sound like to you?
Sounds like a game to me.
Precisely. That's why Pa Pureheart gambled away the map.
But, how do we know it ain't just a game?
I haven't been listening to those two gossipy hags, the Hog Sisters. They may be nosy, but they're experts in knowing everybody's business. They say Grandpappy Pureheart's lost gold mine was somewhere hidden on the schoolhouse property, and they're never gone.
It just seems kind of mysterious to me.
Yes, but if Grandpappy Pureheart was smart enough to think this of it, you and I will be smart enough to figure it out. Let's see now. What goes up must come down. When this room goes up and down.
Chalk on the board.
Oh no!
The student's grades.
No!
Teacher's voice.
No, no, no!
Bell rope.
No, 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 no! Yes! The bell. Quickly come over here and stand by this rope. Now it says we turn round, round, and round.
I'm dizzy.
Yes, just listen to me and you'll be dizzy rich soon. Alright. So 11 cracks along the wall. There's certainly more than 11 cracks on that.
You know, Grandpappy Pureheart must have been awful bored to think of all this stuff. Bored.
Of course! The cracks in the floorboard. Come here.
Ow, 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 ow.
Alright. Now, southward here, McGuffey call. I don't hear anything. Do you?
Not a peep. McGuffey must have got tired of waiting. Hey, Grimley, look at this here.
Quiet. Listen for McGuffey calling.
I can't see him. I can't hear him, but I sure can see him.
Where?
Right here. McGuffey reader, it says.
Good. Now we're getting somewhere. Now, it says above the treasury of milk. That must be the focus. Feel the soft, cool breeze of blowing. Slippery. There's a draft coming through here. And there's a rope tucked behind the bookshelf. Now, squash bugs twice. And don't be nice. No, 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 no! Whistle low and softly, thrice. Now, pull the winding, that must be the rope. Hear the grinding, but don't be minding, for you'll be glad what you'll be finding.
We found it!
Now, if Grandpappy Pureheart was telling the truth, for once, the mine shaft should just be beyond this opening.
Grimley, are you okay?
There ought to be a law of having such hazards exposed to the feet of an innocent passerby. Help me up here, slippery.
Eureka! It's G-O-L-D! We done found God!
Slippery, I've got to find a way to get ownership of this property before the auction.
How do you propose to do that?
Exactly. I shall propose to do that. Holly Pureheart is in desperate straits with her. She would do anything to save the children and the schoolhouse. Even marry the dashing and heroic figure, Grimly Gruesome.
Emily, she must really be desperate. But first, you're gonna have to get rid of her true love. Sheriff Sam Sherford.
Don't worry, Slippery. There are ways of handling Sherford.
He's been on the road now for about a year now. On trail them outlaws.
Precisely. And he left with $5,000 in ransom money. What better grounds for starting an ugly rumor that will ruin Sherford's reputation forever? Holly will never love Sherford after word gets out that he took her money and headed for the border. And then it'll be only a matter of time before I turn Pureheart Schoolhouse into Gruesome's gold mine, and Miss Polly Pureheart into Mrs. Grimly Gruesome. Come on, Slippery. We have some defending to do.
Sagebrush. Well, they'll never even find the place. And he'll drive the passengers crazy with his corny jokes. That geezer, I sure wouldn't want to be around him with a loaded gun. His hands shake so. What's wrong with him anyway? Bad nerves? No, silly. He sucks his thumb? No. He's a slave of the demon rum. Oh, why didn't you just say so?
Well, howdy, Imo. Hello, Europe. How are my little sisters this fine morning?
Well, Hezekiah Carl, your little sisters would be a mite happier if this town was a mite quieter. When are those noisy cowhands leaving town?
They've been here a week already. What happened? Did their singing stampede the cattle?
Oh, they just want a cattleman. They'll be moving on soon enough. What's new?
And how should we know what's new? We were hoping you could tell us some news. After all, you're the acting sheriff now that Sam Sherwood's off tracking off your heart's kidnappers. You should know what's happening in Sagebrush. What's that you're holding, Jesus?
Oh, this? It's a poster announcing the big auction tomorrow. Polly got herself a somewhere that day. The New York Schoolhouse is up for auction tomorrow. It seems a crying shame. Well, I gotta be getting along. Maybe I'll see you two at the auction tomorrow.
It's a shame, you know, the loss of the Pure Heart Schoolhouse. But it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Well, why do you say that, Yura? Polly is a lovely girl. She has done so much for those children.
Yes, but Polly Pure Heart's the first Pure Heart in generations to actually have a Pure Heart. She comes from a long line of ne'er-do-wells. Why, just look at her great-granddaddy, Noah Pure Heart, the bank robber.
Then there's her grandpappy Pure Heart, who never worked a day in his life. Why, he spent all his time looking for some gold and actually claimed he found it. He got so excited he just dropped over dead with the biggest grin you ever saw on his face. Never would tell anybody where he found it. Claimed he made up a riddle just to remind himself.
And then there's her no-good father, a gambler, mind you. I'm surprised he hasn't gambled away the schoolhouse before this. Why the king of desperados would ever want to kidnap him, I'll never know.
There they are, Slippery. Two cackling geese that'll spread our story all over Sage. Surefoot will never be able to show his face in this town again.
But suppose the sheriff shows up with Pop Earhart. Maybe even money too.
Don't worry about that. By that time, it'll be too late. Within a few days, the Pure Heart Schoolhouse will become Gruesome's gold mine. And in another few weeks, Miss Polly Pure Heart will become Mrs. Grimly Gruesome. The river will have done its work, and Sherwood will never be able to come to this town again. Let's get to work. Hello, my fair desert flowers. Any news?
How should we know if there's any news, Mr. Gruesome? We mind our own business, don't we, Anna?
Indeed we do, Yura. And even if we did know something, we certainly wouldn't tell you, Grimly Gruesome.
The nerve of some people.
Foiled again.
Those desert flowers won't even accept any gossip from us.
Yes, and it's a good thing too, because we don't want anyone to know who started this rumor. They won't talk to Slippery Socket and Grimly Gruesome, but they'll surely talk to their own kind. Let's get some disguises here at the Denver General School. Then they'll listen to us.
Guess not. You're new around these parts, aren't you? Where are you from?
Why, yes, we're visiting from Coyoteville on the Rio Grande.
That's a border town. They must have some good stories from there. And how do you like Sagebrush City so far?
Oh, it's a nice, quiet little place compared to Coyoteville. There's always an awful lot going on there.
See? What did I tell you? Oh, really? Like what?
Well, a few months ago, a fellow named, Surefoot, I think it was anyway, he came into town saying he was a sheriff.
That was Sam Surefoot!
Said he was chasing a gang of outlaws who kidnapped a little old lady. But all he did in Coyoteville was spend his money gambling and carousing. About $5,000 worth.
He spent all Polly's ransom money, the thief. Poor Polly! Do you really think it's true? My dear, the only way to find out if a rumor is false is to spread it around until it bumps into the truth. Billy is Bob. We just found out what happened to the ransom money you loaned Polly Pureheart. Now, promise you won't tell anybody, but...
Excuse me, Miss Polly, but I'm afraid I've got some bad news. It's my duty as acting sheriff of this town to inform you that you are a victim of this despicable crime.
Why, Deputy Hogg, whatever do you mean?
Sam Sheriff has never come back with you and stole the money. He stole the money and fled across the border.
No, it can't be.
I'm afraid so, Miss Polly. I have it on good authority.
So you're all in on this together. After all Sam Surefoot has done for us in the town of Sagebrush, you're all ready to believe and willing to believe the worst about it. Who on earth told you this horrible thing?
He did.
He did.
He did.
She did.
She did!
He did.
You should be ashamed of yourself, spreading an ugly rumor about a man not even here to defend himself. How dare you?
The stagecoach is arriving. It's 2 weeks late.
Sam!
Polly.
Sam Surefoot!
Miss Polly.
Sheriff Sam Surefoot.
Miss Polly Pureheart.
You think they know each other?
Oh, Sam, you've been gone for so long. The bank is ready to auction off the schoolhouse, and people have begun saying horrible things about you.
What have they been saying, Miss Polly?
They've been saying that you stole the ransom money and lost to gambling, but I know it's not true, Sam. Show them that even if you didn't get the money back, you still found Mama.
Well, the fact is, Miss Polly, I did manage to bring your mom back.
Polly?
Mom! Oh, honey, it's so good to see you.
You would not believe the time we've had. Oh, those outlaws kept us locked up for months. I tried and tried to get out of here, and your papa would do some gold thing and we get captured all over again. That's the last time I take my business trip. I swear, I was in the bookstore, buying books for the schoolhouse, and all you could do.
But where is Daddy, Mama?
I can answer that. I'm sorry, Miss Polly. I lost your father. He slipped through my fingers during the chaos. A pack of all ran for everything. My horse, my gun, your car, and the money to boot. Then immediately a bunch of low-down sidewinders to receive. You want me to arrest him, Miss Polly?
No! I believe you, Sam.
But no one else will believe me, Miss Polly, not until I keep my promise and bring back your car. I tracked those desperados right back here to Sagebrush. Have you seen any suspicious looking characters in the past week?
The only suspicious looking characters I've seen are these two and a few wandering cowboys.
What did the cowboys look like?
It's not so much what they look like as what they sound like. Why they broke 12 windows of town just like this one, singing one song.
That's them, the Sagebrush gang. When did you see them last?
Well, they sang at a ceremony with me here on Main Street a few days ago.
Citizens of Sagebrush, I returned to Sagebrush City pursuing the unspeakable, low-down, deceptive, unscrupulous, and dangerous progress.
Sounds like he's talking about that grimly gruesome and slippery something person.
These outlaws go by the name of Prairie Dog Pete, Hateful Hank, Dreadful Dan, and Sidewinder Shake. Together they form the Sagebrush gang. Hey, you two, hold it right there.
Yes, sir, Sheriff?
Excuse me, ma'am, but have you seen a suspicious looking character around here lately?
No, sir. Ain't no suspicious characters down here. No, sirree.
Why, yes, of course, sir, Sheriff. Some very suspicious-looking men were outside the general store with a guitar about an hour ago. If you hurry, you might catch them before they reach the border.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to clear my name, Miss Polly. Why? Come on, Butterwood, we got some hard riding to do.
My friend.
Foiled again. If Sam Surefoot captures those outlaws and recovers the money, then I'll never get Polly Pureheart or the schoolhouse. We tried to be nice about this, Slippery, but now there's only one way left.
You mean?
Precisely. At this auction, all sales will be final.
Thank you, Mrs. Mighty. I know the good citizens of Sagebrush won't understand.
This meeting will now come to order. I know how everybody feels, but no one's going to stop this auction. I said, this meeting will now come to order. There. Citizens of Sagebrush. As you already know, 1 year ago, the Sagebrush Bank loaned Miss Polly Pureheart the sum of $5,000. This money cannot be repaid, so today we're going to auction this year's schoolhouses on Christmas May 6th. I hereby turn this meeting over to the mayor.
Well, see here, Deputy, I got this bad throat in. I can't do it today.
Well, how about you, Billy Spalding? After all, it's your bank's money that's at stake here.
Well, Deputy, I just want to feel right about this. Call for the picture, all that. You understand? I recommend our trusted Dr. Will Barrymore handle this.
I certainly will not. Only the most despicable, low-down, unscrupulous polecat would preside over me to close Pure Heart School.
How about you, Goodman Grissom?
Can't help you there, Deputy. You see, I have my mind set on doing some good in myself today.
Well, looks as though I'm not to conduct this meeting myself. Don't worry, Miss Polly. Whoa, here. All of them except. I hereby open the bid into the Pure Heart Schoolhouse at $150.
150.
200.
200. Do I hear 250?
250.
400.
All right, 400. Who'll bid 500?
500.
500. Going once, going twice.
1,000.
1,000. The bid now stands at $1,000. Do I hear 1,100?
1,100.
1,500.
2,500.
2,600.
Look at Grim the Bruce, bidding like he had all the money in the world. One might think he owned a gold mine or something.
Those are only worth about $1.
2,601.
2,700.
Really?
All right. 2,700. Do I hear 2,800?
Please, Bob. Europe wants to know if you'll take her false teeth.
$2,705 it is.
2,800.
2,900.
Going once, going twice.
2,950.
Anybody else? Come on, someone bid something. Anybody else? Come on.
All right. 3,000.
3,500.
All right. 3,500. Do I hear $3,600? 3,750? 3,725 cents?
Can't anybody help me?
All right. 3,500 going once. 3,500 going twice. 3,500 going 2.5 times. $5,000.
$5,000. Well, that pays off the loan.
That's right. I've got the loot and the outlaws. Bring them up, Paul. Full house. I'm giving it up. Gambling ain't no way for a man to make good money.
Well, you better. It's about time. Oh, I am crying.
Enough of this sniveling! Hands up, everybody! Grimly Gruesome is not going to give up that easily. Sheriff, Deputy, Pop Earhart, jumped on the desk.
Grimly Gruesome, why are you so anxious to get your hands on the schoolhouse?
You'll find out soon enough, my dear.
Looks like they're holding a prayer meeting. Well, let's get out of here.
Hold it right there! You call this a prayer meeting? We better get right down and start praying. Want you to stay there and keep your hands up. Now you'll see why I was so anxious to get a hold of this property. Show 'em, Slippery.
Okay, boss.
Grandpappy Pureheart's gold mine. Why, when he said he found gold, he really was telling the truth.
Yes, much to your present misfortune, you all are going to have to disappear. Sad to say. And this mine shaft will be a perfect tomb.
I'm too old to die.
Anybody else? Yeah, you. You've been threatening me all night. You don't like my mustache? Get up there. Who else? Thought you were in the audience and you say, yeah, you. Now you. Put that stuff down. You're coming with me.
I still love you, baby.
All this could have been avoided, Polly, if you'd married me.
Why, I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man in Sagebrush.
In a few moments, I shall be the last man in Sagebrush. Slippery socket, put your hands up as well.
But I thought we was friends.
Oh, indeed we were. But now our friendship has served its purpose. Do as I say. I have no use for you anymore. Now, bring all that gear over to me. No false moves now. I think it is only fitting that our sheriff be the first one to visit Grandpappy Pierrehart's lost gold. But watch that first step, Surefoot. You get it? Surefoot, first step. Oh, you guys are the worst!
Sam, I'm so sorry I had to end like this.
Don't worry, Miss Pye. We'll meet again. But they're not grimly gruesome.
Hurry up! I haven't got all day.
gentlemen, what do you serve yourselves?
So, Sheriff, I believe there's been a terrible misunderstanding.
That's right, Grinley Gruesome. You've forgotten that crime doesn't pay. Take him to jail, deputy. Yes, sir, Sheriff.
My dear citizens, how could you let such a wonderful face...
Don't take us to jail, Sheriff. We'll take the straight path from now on. I promise.
My dear audience, do you think I should let these despicable outlaws go?
Oh, Sam, I can't believe it's all true. A few days ago, I lost everything. My parents, the money, the house, and even you, Sam. Now I've got them all back. Gold mine, too.
Looks like you got it. Why, I wouldn't be surprised if someone someday sat down and read the story